full of foam. It's broken. Someone get it. My beer's broken. Bruce. Old swishy foot. You're about 10 years too late yelling in the background, but let me tell you this. I got a cell phone number. How's that make you feel? And sometimes we go out for pizza, and you know what? He asks me about my songs. Now what? Which is pretty cool. I did. Where'd you go? That's pretty. No, it just kind of dawned on me that he took. I was like, whoa, yeah, that really did happen. That wasn't a dream or anything. So I was, yeah, wow, that was pretty cool. All right. I don't know what I'm doing here, but oh yeah, that's right. I saw this thing the other day where I didn't have a set list for a couple of days. Now I have a set list, so you can bug Ed for it. But they have a website where they're like I guess they do set lists. That's their thing. So just out of curiosity, I don't often click on the internet because it's usually punishingly annoying. And so I don't do it. I just don't. It's like heroin. I just don't do it. It's easy. Don't do it. Not a problem because I don't do it. So what I did was broke my routine. Manuela, you know about this. Bad move, right? You know where this is going. So late in the middle, it's always in the middle of the night when I'm like doing something else. I was watching Saving Private Ryan, and I was already disturbed enough because I was watching the movie and there's like people with their bellies hanging out, but because they've been cut off, it's disgusting. All to save Matt Damon, I would have been like, I like Ben Affleck later. But I mean, I'm all for Boston, but still, I'm not saving you or nothing. So anyway, so I read this thing, and then I got so mad. So they were like, well, they listed every band I've ever even thought in my brain who's done one open mic night in Ohio. They would list that's where everything was from, and then they would be like, they made a set list and they said like that I covered my own songs. I was like, who the hell? What? I was like, I wrote that shit up in my head. What the fuck? I was mad, and I was mad as hell because it was not okay. I'm like, wait, my own two hands, and I wrote this. What are you talking about, cover song? That ain't a cover song, that's my song. And I got really uppity about it. And I was gonna tweet, and then I was like, you can't tweet, man. You can't. It's not cool. Because then you look like, I was like, so better I'll just say it on stage. Yeah. But I got nothing, not a lot of stuff makes me annoyed, but that not now anymore. In 2014, probably everything made me annoyed. Now, cover song, I was covering my, what do you rate? I always want to say that to magazines. Like any magazine that says anything to you negatively, I always want to be like, what song do you write? Oh, write none. So then, all right, maybe you write one, and then we'll see how good your song is, and then you criticize everybody else's song, you jerk. But, it's their job. That's what they do. It's fine. It's just a joke. But the cover thing, that made me mad. I'm like, say what you want about the song wasn't written well, but the cover thing, come on, girl. Not cool. So I got mad as hell for Saving Private Ryan. They needed to save my blood pressure because I was going mental in that bunk. I was fuming. I didn't tell anybody though, so I kept it inside. So you're the first person I told. Except for there's a bunch of persons here. Anyway, so back before I was covering my own songs. Before I was covering them, I was writing them. No respect for this, right? But this is the thing, I'm on the cusp of greatness, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, because if you live long enough, if you write songs and you live long enough, eventually they give you like, that you become magically legendary when you hit like 46. So I'm like 7 years away from that, so I can't wait. You don't have to sell records or write any hits, you just gotta live long enough and keep doing the same thing. So then like Mojo magazine all of a sudden thinks you're okay. And like if you get old enough, then they're like, oh, this is pretty good. You know what I mean? But even though it's the same thing, it's just the due process, and it's okay. I'm willing to do that. So because of that alone, not for any other reason, I'm trying to do everything I can to stay alive. So yeah. So if anybody's gonna stab me up after the show, could you just wait a few years? Thank you. No, I'm good. I got a list. Thank you, though, for your suggestion. I wrote this song because this is before I was a legend. I'm just trying it out. So I tried that off for a minute, but so I wrote this song before that, way before that, and I had people very close to me at the time telling me, when are you gonna get a real job? But like too close to be saying that, so it stung a lot, and I was like, man, when are you gonna be cool? And so I wrote this song, and I was watching too much Shakespeare on TV and reading too many books and watching too much of that early like Hammersmith Apollo era Springsteen. So I was jamming every word I could into the same song, and it was. But I'm proud of it. I like it. So, but I'm telling you where it all comes from. So I wrote this song. It's called "Wherefore" out there, Elvis. And this is when I bet nobody cared. And so I'm happy to be able to stand here, on the cusp of greatness. 6-7 small years away from greatness. And play it for it. I swear, if I win a bath bet at 46, I'm gonna laugh. Like, I told you! In 2019, I said it! Anyway, either that or I'll just become a tattoo-faced rapper, People ask me sometimes, what do I think of that? I go, what do you mean, what do I think? It's not for me, it's for kids. It's not designed for a 40-year-old. What do you mean? I mean, I'm not 40 yet, but still. I'm like, that's not supposed to be for me. That's like the punk of like my generation. It's supposed to make me mad, but it doesn't make me mad. Because I'm just happy that some of those guys are going on the Grammys and playing guitars. At least maybe they'll sell a guitar or two, and some kids won't disappear like a dinosaur. I got scared for a second. I was like, what if this is like a thing of the past, It might be. Like, some kids gotta take some guitar lessons or something. Put it through something funny, like a blender, a coffee maker, make some new sounds, and then it'll be current again. You gotta save it. I can't save it. I'm beyond saving it. I ain't Jesus. I'm just trying to be legendary, you know what I'm saying? And so, in my own legendary, goal-oriented mind, I wrote this when I was 26, I think. I don't remember, but anyway, it goes like this. Cut my teeth on the stone, teenage romance. Was a song to the earth, I was hard, last of the independence. And in the breath from my chest, I was blowing kerosene. My lips and fingertips were stones upon my heart on my jeans. Sang the blues like the dogs left too long in the street. Still sing blues with the dogs. I got half a mind and let it open up in the spire. I've been burning through my veins since I first learned to cry. Watch this whole night come down, I'll never miss her again. Never felt right, never fit in, walking in my own skin. Walking in my own skin. Got scars like the number of the stars. My head's full of vipers. Got the dust of the desert in my bones, coming to the amplifiers. Somewhere in the minor chord, born in the fourth of the fifth. It's a broken hallelujah and a pain in my fist. Wash my hands like the man with the blood on his teeth, over and over without relief. I got nothing for you, darling, but a story to tell. Got the rain on the pavement and the sound she fell. I watched the soul ride come down and never miss her again. I never felt right, never fitted in, walking in my old man's shoes with my scientist heart. Got a fever and a beaker and a shot in the dark. Need a Cadillac ride or a soft summer night. Say a prayer for my soul, senorita. I was walking in my old man's shoes with my scientist heart. I got fever and a beaker and a shot in the dark. I need a Cadillac ride or a
'cause I've been dying out here in the cold and the snow. I got a picture of